I don't even know what's gonna happen, because like after vaccines, after everybody's got their vaccine, like my friends are talking about getting together again after we've all been vaccinated, and like, oh, we can go get together and have fun again. And then it's like, but I don't know how long it's gonna take for like things to actually get back to normal, because it depends on like how high from what they said, it depends on how, like, if the case rate starts going down, if the number of cases starts receding, because that's the thing that hasn't really happened yet. Is like we haven't really hit that plateau, which seems a little kind of crazy at this point. That, like, people are still catching it, and it's like still prevalent. But then even the vaccines, like once you get it, the packet that it came with said something like, "All right, we won." Like this will only this is not. It might not even prevent the virus, and it might even like the packet says it's not guaranteed to actually prevent you 100% from getting it. And then it also says like that it's not, they're not sure how long that resistance will actually last even. So like there's a whole bunch of weird factors to this. This is so weird, man. But I don't really know how much things are even gonna change. Like I don't know if things would fully go back to normal. I don't know if I'd start to go back to work like I used to do. I probably would if the opportunity was there. If they're like, oh, you can come back in, I'd probably do it just to have that normalcy. But I could work from home, which has been like really a lot easier for me, because I just have to get up, turn on my laptop. But it also helps to just like have a routine, have somewhere to go, you know, have actual people around that I can kind of go and talk to. It's just weird, man. Life is just different now. I don't know. I shouldn't. Maybe I'm being too much of a downer, but I'm trying to be optimistic, but just concerned, because part of me is like, oh, this is kind of easier on me, but another part of me is like, I don't really want it to be like this all the time, you know. I want to have the choice at least to go into work. You know, I don't even have that right now. My building's closed. It's just weird. I've been thinking about doing more Mario Maker stuff, because I still have fun with it, but I'm just not sure. It's mostly because I have like a lot of footage of Sporkle, and I have a lot of footage of that Among Us session that I did, that I'm like, I kind of want to just get through that, and like then maybe I'll record something new at the end of it. But well, I will have something to fill that third slot that I have open at the moment. Just trying to figure that out. I don't know, man. Figuring things out. I mean, maybe I can get Shriver to come and record some more stuff with me. Cause man, when we stopped recording, I had only just figured out, I think, how to get the microphones to be the audio levels to be good. It took me a while, but I think I'm there now. Or I was there a year ago. It was probably a year or over a year ago at this point. It was over a year ago, because isn't that weird to think about? Like, we're past the point at which lockdown really started now, so it's been a full year. Weird to think about.
Not bad, eh?
It's kind of depressing, honestly. Fucking goddamn, I hate these stupid bushes, man. Where even am I now? I'm confused. Oh, I'm confused again. Orient me. Right. So I went this way, and I got this up here. No, this is a different, no, wait, what? Okay, I wasn't expecting us to just leave like that. I don't think I was finished here. It didn't say exit or anything, but I don't think I've been like over on this side. Oh, hell, man. I really want to finish up this area. I'm in it now. I'm in it for the long haul here. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to ask him if he wants to continue it, because I know it's been a long time at this point. To come back to it might feel a little weird for him. But we could do something else. I could also record some stuff with another friend if they wanted to. Some of my other friends, like my friend. Okay, if you watched the Among Us episode, the last one I did. His name is Foxbrim in that. That's my friend Jason. He's talked about like maybe recording something with me at some point, so I'll see if he wants to do something as well.
All right, we won.
We could, you know. They have talked about at points like why. I've had a lot of people just be like, "Oh, why don't you just record the random stuff we play anyways?" I'm like, well, I don't know. None of them have commented on my Among Us thing yet, so I don't know if they even know that they're... I've thought about... God, I have just no sense of, like, what's appropriate and what isn't. I'm like, should I post this to people, like, my friends, and be like, hey guys, look at this Among Us thing I did. Look at this video I made. I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm not going to do that for every video I upload, because I upload fairly often now. But I could post the Among Us video, and I'm just, there's a lot to that, you know, that is like, well... Like, what if they don't like, what if it's really bad? I just don't know. And they're like, they watch it and they're like, oh, I hate this. You know? This way leads back. Okay. I think with that, we've been everywhere. I think. Where do these launch me at? Way the fuck over here, okay. Well, I mean, if they launch me somewhere, it's bound to be somewhere I could already go anyways. Or else I wouldn't be able to get back. Unless there's another plant shooter, I guess. That would shoot me back, but... I hope I've been everywhere. Did I take this one or did I take the other one? I didn't take this one, okay. Launched me over here. Okay, I think we're good. Fuck, no we're not. I totally almost missed this fucking shield here. Somehow didn't see this shield. Okay, well. That's a little scary that I missed that somehow. I'm totally just like confused by all of this area. Alright, we're out. Kafu Village. Hold it, Rap. Who are these people? Huh? Didn't Nikki tell you that I got a couple of guests? We heard that you have guests, but we sure didn't hear about them being short of your guests. You'd never forget it. It's against village law to allow outsiders in, would you? After all, you're the elder's grandson. You've known that for ages. Stop moaning. These guys are my guests. That's all you need to know. Okay, calm down, Rap. I understand. Okay, I'll trust you. We will consider your guests as our guests. I don't suppose we have a choice since you're so adamant about it. That's right. So would you mind going to hear what my grandpa has to say? Yeah, sure. It's just, I would like to save, if possible. Said they could stay at the inn? Are you crazy, Rap? You know we can't let outsiders stay here. Look, if I clear with my grandpa, you can't complain, right? Let's hurry over to my grandpa's. And we're back yet again. Okay. So we could try to stay at the inn. Actually, no, we can't. I remember. Oh, I should do this. Alright. Reorganized items. We have plenty of open spots and stuff. Let's talk to people. Wow, this is so cool. It's my first time to see outsiders. Hey, where did you people come from, huh? Why'd you come here, huh? And how'd you get here? Slow down, I can't answer any more questions. Been on a real big ship. It's called a steamer. That's pretty awesome. Really? Wow, it's cool. Yeah, I want to ride on a big ship too someday. I skipped past that faster than I should have because I missed. Kafu has some strict laws. One of them is no outsiders are allowed in the village. Are you saying my guests can't come into my village? Rap, even you remember the tragedy. The laws of this village were not upheld. I'm not one of those oldsters, but I always wonder how that suspicious bunch got into our village. Rap, if you lost your senses or something, I won't complain since this is all you're doing. I'll talk to you. It's in here. Oh, this is the weapons store. Okay. I want to bring all my weapons over here. I did re-equip Rap with some stuff. Well, I guess I'll just show it real quick. So he's got a fish sword, MG shield, skull armor, swallow hat, black belt. I thought about switching this out, but +2 move power level gets stronger. Interesting thing. And the mock boot. So we got that going for us, but I do want to sell some of this remaining trash that we have. Okay, what you got to trade in, eh? Show me what you got. Thanks. Come back anytime. Alright, those are really expensive. We have a lot of money, so I think it's quite okay what we're doing here. Alright, all decked out there. Alright, we've got this catfish, which is extremely expensive, but we're gonna trade it and give it to Fina for her hot whip. Shaw sword. Reduces movement, but Yeah. Who cares? That's fine. That'll increase movement. Increase movement. Alright, seems good. I have no mana eggs? Wow, okay. Alright, Jesus. Item management and shopping is all done. Shit took me almost half an hour to do. I usually don't spend a whole heck of a lot of time on it, so I'm gonna need to start to do that because I want to make sure I've... Home Tree Plaza, okay. Make sure I'm not carrying around too much, make sure I've got certain things, I don't know. Since those strange guys built the Tower of Doom, it's hard to grow houses. Have the spirits left us? Grow houses? Sure, just look over there. In Kafu, we grow fruit till they're big, and then we live in them. Looks like I gotta try harder if I'm gonna fight against those Lanians. Okay, time to train. I gotta practice. Idiot, you gotta do more than just try. You gotta learn to move more quickly. You gotta quickly approach your enemy and then get him with one blow. That's the only way to do it. Outsiders in the village. I sure hope nothing bad happens. Me too. Oh, Rap, thank you. Aren't you the one who polished my sister's stone? Yeah, and there was some pretty good nepweed, so I left some of those for her too. She used to like them, didn't she? I remember that, right, eh? Guess we're about even. Next time, maybe you can go polish my petrified old man. Oh, I've been waiting for you, Rap. I was worried since you didn't come back early. Justin, are you guys going to be in Kafu for a while? You guys should see how skillful Rap is. He's awesome. Rap is the village's best swordsman. When I look at Nikki, I get reminded of Sue. Nikki's real devoted to Rap, eh? Gotta remember to maintain your house. You need to give it some water and fertilizer every day. Huh? Houses here in Kafu look just like plants. Look like. They are big plants. We all live in big fruits that we've hollowed out. Sir, what are you doing in a place like this? Wait until my house is ready. In another 6 months or so, this fruit is going to be a splendid house. Let me just look at the color and gloss on that fruit. I'll make one fine house indeed. I can hardly wait. Woo, this place is wacky and weird. Look, Rap. The wicked curse that turns things to stone came when we lost the spirit's protection. It must be because the spirits were angered when the short-eared people built that tower. Look, that's too complicated for me. The simple fact is that they aren't being allowed in. You can't just use laws to chase outsiders away. Those people we saw in the tower, I don't know what they were up to, but if they came here, it'll be trouble. As villages and forests get turned to stone, we'll have to escape and come here. So can we trust these outsiders? Alright. What are you up to? Long ago we could sense the spirits. Now we cannot sense them, so we must have laws instead. Forests and spirits have protected this village, and we'll die if we lose the spirit's protection. But we've lost this protection by letting outsiders come and go. That is why we now have a petrified forest. Hey you with the short ears. Aren't you with those guys who live in the tower? Yo, don't be talking rude to my guests. Well, the only other short-eared people I've seen are in the tower. Rap, you've really grown up. Seems that you're just as good a hunter as any adult in this village. I'm blushing already. Makes my ears itch. No doubt your parents would be very happy and proud if only they had lived to see this. This village loses the spirit's protection. We'll go turn to stone and we'll all die. Okay. I don't get blown around a lot when it's windy. I think I'd get motion sickness. Far to the south live some folk called Lanians. They've got real buff bods, but no brains. The Kafunians and Lanians have been feuding for ages. It's an endless quarrel. But how could we be expected to get along with a bunch of barbell brains anyways? No matter how many times I see the Petrified Forest, each time it reminds me of my parents and my loneliness. I wonder if maybe this is all a dream. Maybe when I wake in the morning, my mother will say good morning in her cheerful way. I still can't believe that my mother's been turned to stone. Eesh. Yikes. Hey, Rap, are you okay? Outsiders have gotten into our village. You haven't forgotten how the Petrified Forest came to be, have you? I would never forget that. These guys had nothing to do with that. We owe them. They saved Nikki. Are you the guy that Nikki was talking about? The outsider who fought monsters with Rap and saved Nikki? Is that you? Yeah? Wow. But you don't look so strong. Hey, Rap, is he really a good fighter? He doesn't look like it, but he's a pretty skillful dude. We're Cthulhians. We've always lived in harmony with nature. And we're still living the same way, even though our forest has changed into the Petrified Forest. If this is nature's intention, then Cafu is doomed. Alright. Time to probably start going into these houses. Is there anything over here? No. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Let's go enter some houses then. Let's start over here. Alright. Let's start over here. Let's go into this house. This is really hard. Okay, there we go. That was really difficult to enter. House 6. Hey, Rap, this is unusual. You've got a girlfriend. How'd you get so lucky? Girlfriend? Who, me? Give me a break. This is Justin's girlfriend. They're both my guests. I'm Fina. I'm actually Justin's traveling companion on an adventure. Nice to meet you. Not now, Rap. Maybe later. Would you mind if I went with you to the Petrified Forest? To get there, we gotta cross a forest full of monsters, right? I'd be kinda worried going alone. Haha, what a schmoozer. Yeah, sure, you can go with us. Hey, you see that wall over there? Rap's shuriken left that mark. Since the village buildings are plants, marks like that heal up naturally, but this one hasn't changed a bit. That's how amazing Rap is with a shuriken. No one else can leave a mark like that. Stop it, you're making my ears itch. Cool. He's very strong and powerful. If only he were a higher level, you know. House 1 first floor. I'll bet you those fiends in the tower have gone and done something to upset the spirits. Something to upset the spirits. Like maybe they dumped a bunch of poison all around or burned a forest? Yeah, I'll bet they did something like that. Got the spirits so mad that they went away. That's gotta be it. Oh my god. Struggling here. Hello. Hey, you guys with the short ears. Did you really come from the tower? Don't worry, Misha. Those guys are important guests. They got nothing to do with the tower. Oh, okay, I was kind of shocked at first. I'm sorry, Rap. I'm sure that any guest of yours has got to be okay. Hey, Rap, do you still go to the Petrified Forest? It's nice that you visit your parents, but you must be careful about going into that forest. Yeah, I know all about it, so don't worry. Alright. Kind of want to double check there wasn't a second floor to this house. Just to make sure. Yeah, okay, no. Alright. Balls. Hello? My mother says she wants me to be a real good warrior. As her son, I've got to do my best to meet her expectations. It's not easy, though. Hey, you're a young man. How come you gotta do what your mother says all the time? I want my son to be the very best warrior, able to defeat even Rap. That's why I go along with him to his training. Today they're working on leg muscles. My son's legs are still a little weak. Basically, he needs more agility. Oh my god. I hate these vines, dude. Now let's see. Crumble one charred newt head first, then gently let the spirits unite. Hey, what you doing? Huh? I heard a voice all of a sudden. Huh? You folks, you can see me? Of course I can see you. You're saying all kinds of weird stuff. Listen, Rap, I'm afraid that my husband has started up on some weird research again. Again, he sure is into strange stuff. I'll bet he's coming up with yet another useless invention, eh? Okay, we went in there. House 5. Woo, wacky house. Mickey's so lucky. Rap is always looking after him and stuff. We sure wish Rap would play with us more often. Rap sure is popular wherever he goes. Welcome to my house. I study botany, you know. I'm very interested in mushrooms right now. This one here latches onto your scalp and sends roots into your head to draw out nutrients. Fascinating. Boy, oh boy, yet another useless research project. I mean, that sounds very sketch. Okay, can go in there. We can go up here. Alright, let me just check again. Alright. Let's go up in here. Ugh, hang on now. What's wrong with you? What's with your face? It's all swollen and red. Oh, this? Well, you see, on my way back from the Petrified Forest. Wow, look at that. That's some face you got there. Haha. Patients are coming in steady. I'm so busy that I don't even have time to eat. Hey, you got a big crowd here. It sure beats having 0 customers. I'm not talking nonsense. I'm a doctor. You saying it's good for doctors to be busy? Dr. Alma said the same thing. I bet if Rap chases those guys out of the tower, then the spirits will come back. Hey, what's wrong with you? You get hurt during training again? Yeah, I want to chase away those tower people as soon as possible. My grandpa says I can't go to the tower because it's against the law. Going there's the right thing to do, isn't it? Rap, you went back to the Petrified Forest, right? And you know what kind of place it is. Once you're turned to stone, even the doctor can't put you back to normal. Children would suffer greatly if ever you were to be turned to stone. Yeah, I know. But if nobody goes to visit them, won't our petrified friends be lonely? Rap, how's the elder doing? Did they say anything about his condition? Hey, you got nothing to worry about. Worried about his condition? He has 1 foot in the grave already. This old man wouldn't die even if he was killed. That old injury in my left hand is still hurting. Even though it's stone, it hurts. Those lousy evil people who did this. Rap, don't let those outsiders get any closer to me. Huh, what's wrong? Hey, these are my guests. They've got nothing to do with your hand. This doctor can make me look pretty. First, he changes my hair color to a passionate red. Fixes up my eyes, shapes up my nose, and gives me a dynamite figure. I get giddy just thinking about it. Can Cafu's doctor really do all that? Nope, there's no way he can do all that. People like them were in the tower, and they turned my left hand to stone, so I didn't trust any outsiders. Okay, oh my god. No idea how hard it is to latch onto these vines, dude. It's a whole thing. House 2, 2nd floor. Hey, Big Brother Rap, will you take me with you to go practice? Huh? I want to be like Big Brother Rap as soon as I can. No, that's not it, Haka. To be a big tough guy, you gotta say, I want to be even greater than Big Brother Rap. How do I get over there? Rap, I see you've got my brother with you, and I'll bet you're up to no good. You don't know what you're talking about. Haka is just tagging along. Anyway, I'm the one who always gets scolded, so don't worry about your brother. You gained some skills and have been recognized as a grown-up, so don't get a big head over it. Anyway, you're breaking our laws and running around with outsiders. Makes me wonder what'll become of you. Haven't you noticed? These here folks are my guests. I'm just reading. I don't mean to talk to people twice, even though I guess I could just to get everything, but... Rap, are you teaching our kids to get into mischief again? I don't know what to do about you. Just remember, you're going to be the next village leader. I swear. Every day. Yeah, you grown-ups are always on my case. Me, village leader? Ha, no way. My wife just likes to nag. You know the saying, boys will be boys, so what's a little mischief? Example, I used to put a fruit on my little brother's head so I could have a target for my shuriken. Sheesh, what's so bad about that? With your skill, you probably goofed and hurt your little brother, right? Oh, man. I shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea. Oh, God. Oh, that's the elder's house. Okay. So this is not a house. Alright. It's the only place left to go, so we'll go to the elder's house. Nothing on the 2nd floor. Yo. I've been waiting for you, Rap. And who do we have here? Oh, this here's Justin and Fina. They've been a big help for Nikki. Now I can see how folks might mistake you for those people in the tower. You look a lot like them. Those abominable people in the Tower of Doom. It's the Tower of Doom, and who are these people? The people of Cafu have not always lived in this area. The forest where we used to live has been turned to stone and destroyed. It happened right after those evil people finished building the Tower of Doom near that forest. That's terrible. Yes, Rap, are you going there today to old Cafu in the Petrified Forest? Yeah, of course. You know, I go there every day so they don't get too lonely. Rap, could you take us there too? To the Petrified Forest? Huh? What are you planning to do over there? That forest is dangerous, you know. I just gotta see it with my own eyes. Please, Rap? Okay, have it your way. You adventurer types sure are weird. Alright, so let's go. The Petrified Forest is north of here. Everyone follow me. Wait, Rap. I know you've been told this before, but Kefu is a gated community. We've made a special exception for you as Rep's guest, so please do not cause any trouble. Okay, I won't cause any trouble. That was just the voice I decided upon for him, for that man. I, don't know if that's his real voice, you know? Never know. Hard to say. Okay, so we gotta go north, but what is over here, I wonder to myself. Home Tree Plaza. What is this? There's a big old tree here. There's nobody here. What's this about? So this is the home tree. Plants growing around here are so different from Misty Forest plants. Maybe I'll have a little look around. Okay. Interesting. I guess there's not much to that, so we're going to the Petrified Forest, I suppose. Heading out on our adventure so soon. Back into it, you know? But we're all well-equipped now, and, I suppose we'll see how this goes. I don't really know if this is going to be a whole dungeon or if it's just... Okay, it's going to be a whole level. Okay. Land slug. Looks like we got some land slugs. We don't take two Oh, I didn't rest at the inn. Well, I will probably need to go back and do that then. Let's just win this battle, and I'll probably have to do the battle again, but, you know. So I guess we're at that part of the video where I should talk about stuff, huh? Well, if you guys want, I recently released a, well, yesterday. Yeah, it would be yesterday. Assuming I released this on time. Because I'm recording this, at the time that I should be recording it, so I can render it tonight and then upload it the next day. So, assuming everything goes according to plan, it will have been yesterday that I released Among Us Episode 3. Again, it's a recording. It's the same recording that I did a few weeks, a week or two maybe ago. It was a while back. I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was a long recording, and I felt I could get a lot out of it. Like I said, I've played since. I played a few weekends ago, or I played last week sometime, and played on the new map, but this doesn't have the new map, it's just the same old recording. So you can check that out. I cut it up a little bit more, especially some of the rounds where I was kind of just dead the whole round and couldn't really participate. But, you know, I tried to leave in some of the stuff that was necessary to, you know, figure things out. I gotta run back to the village real quick here. Because he wouldn't let me stay at the inn before because I had to talk to the elder first, so now he should probably let me stay there. Got the word from Elder Nazari. It's okay for you to stay, but no meals. I'm allowed to let you stay here. Well, you can't at least rest here, even if that's all we can do for you. Alright. Now let me just save real quick, and then we'll get back out there. I feel like it was a nice, exciting set of games. You know, I'm starting to feel certain ways about things, you know. I feel like sometimes I'm like listening back, and when I fully intended what I was saying to be a joke, it doesn't always like sound like I'm being jovial. I feel like it might be partly my mic doesn't pick up some of the things in my voice, the nuance in my voice. It just sounds monotone. Either that or I just sound that way all the time. I don't mean to. I mean, when I record... Oh, what the flip? That sounds cool. Let me try this. I just, or maybe I just sound differently than I think I do. But yeah, I spent a lot of that video just like messing around with people and just trying to have fun.
Gonna thrash you good.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about it and like watching it back, and I'm like, there's some things about this I might want to like clear up, but at the same time I'm like, maybe I should just like let it be and not like second guess anything about it, like not preemptively like try to explain something that I feel like might have been not so great. I don't know, you know. I think it was fun. It was a little difficult for me to like during the day to kind of like go through it, and I did feel a little bit awkward about it, but when I was Nikki's age, those guys showed up in that cursed tower. Then the village was turned to stone. Those who survived that time built the current village. Since I was a little kid, I couldn't do much work, but I became absolutely determined to destroy that tower when I grew up. What are those round rocks? They're my mother and father. I always polish their stones so they become quite round. If I keep this up, they'll be, you know, time. Rap, let's destroy the tower now, Rap. Justin, this isn't right. How about it, Rap? Even if we wanted to destroy it, could we? With just us now? We could do it, sure. We have to do it. Okay, let's go, Jus. Right, let's go. Wait a second, did you just call me Jus? Well, I'd fall asleep by the time I said Justin, so Jus is fine. So is Jus. Come on, the cursed tower is on the other side of this forest. He's polished his parents' stones. Father and mother, wait for me. I'll get revenge soon. That's interesting. I hope if we can turn them to stone, they'll be okay. That seems like a somewhat of an odd thing to do. Wouldn't you want them to retain their figure, their appearance? I just hope. That could be really gross and messed up. Even a child like this. This one here has a little brother. When he was turned to stone, the little brother was really upset. He was crying, I don't want to be away from my big brother. I'll turn to stone and stay here. What can you say? We all know how he feels. Interesting. Money. Money. Wonder if I can even go into any of these houses. Hey, brother Nagy. It's been a long time. How have you been? Do you know this kid, Rap? This is Nagy. One of the neighborhood big boys. We were always together, but I'm the older one now. Mage Seed. That can just be used right away. +1 max MP for levels 1 through 3. 36. 2 plus... So that's 20... 9 plus 7 is 16. That's 36. It would have to go to Justin. No, it's 46. Sorry, 46. That would be 36 plus 2. It would go to Rap. Even though he's lower level, we'll just give it to him. Did that math wrong in my head. I did that math wrong in my head. who are you? This old man recently became stone. It was dangerous, so they told him not to come here. He couldn't forget the village, so he came this far. It was too late when they found him. We put him on this tall stand to look out at the village. The old man would be happy about that. Oh boy, why is there so much money lying around here? He's smiling. He must have been having a good conversation. It can happen real suddenly. He was probably stoned before he knew it, just like a sudden gust of wind. And then time stopped. They stand smiling as they were. Everyone is just as they were. Defense seed. That increases vitality, I already know. 50, 44. Goes to Fina. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to use it on him. This one has been cleaned. What's this food for? Someone was probably here. When it's your own flesh and blood, it's hard to give up on them. Even if you know it's dangerous to come here, you just can't help it. Paralysis charm. That might come in useful. I have more of those I could go back for. But we'll see how much of a necessity it is. Okay, there are some enemies over there. What do we got here? Life seed. Life seed increases HP. That'll go to Rap. Rap might be buffed because he's a little further behind than all of us, so I might be giving him a lot of stuff unnecessarily, but that's what I've decided to do. So I guess I'll go this way. Okay, there's enemies over there. Oh, shit. Is there anything this way, though? There is money. And more stuff. Ah, shit. Didn't mean to. No, it always sneaks up on you. Alright, let's go fight these enemies over here and see what's this way. Yeah, so go watch it. I think it was good. I think it turned out good, but you know, I might need to like upgrade my mic to something that would pick up more of the nuance of my voice, because I feel like there is more nuance to my voice, and it's just like it's not coming up. I also do feel a little bit that like when I'm in a social situation that my like it's different from when I'm recording these, because with these I've figured out what the volume of my voice kind of has to be in order, like I'm there, you know, I know what it is. But when I'm recording those, I thought that one was a little bit better because I was trying to reach the same levels of speech, but I don't think it was perfect. I still feel like I was talking a little bit low, and I needed to do something about that, but
100 million degrees. Take that.
Yeah. Like I said, I could go into it more about the specifics of what there was like one or two rounds in particular that I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit, but again, I'm not really sure if it's necessary. When I'm playing those, it's like I'm playing with mostly strangers. It's mostly for fun, so it's not something I take super seriously a lot of the time, but you know, with the addition of the fact that I knew I was recording and a lot of other things, I did try to win the game. I definitely feel like at times, I guess I want to say that sometimes my strategy is to just call people out. You know, it's not always a hard accusation when I'm like saying, oh, I think it's this person. It's just like to see how they'll react, but maybe I will talk about it. Okay, so there's one round, right, where I said, like I was walking around and I was with, you know, I was kind of with Punder and Balkis, and I knew they were, like, hanging out pretty much the whole round. I knew they were together and not really, like, doing anything, so I could pretty much clear them for the reactor kill. But I did make a mention of how, like, Punder, I don't think I explained it very well, which is part of the thing, is, like, I can't really explain my thinking while I'm doing it, you know, because I'm really just communicating to people. So I said something about Punder was sitting in decontam to sort of throw out the idea that maybe she was in decontam and then she went back up, or she went up to reactor, did the kill, and then went back into decontam. That didn't seem very likely. So that's why I said that, so I could clear her and I could clear Balkis. And then the only other one was Black. I think Vexen was going by. And so with Vexen, I probably should have sussed him more, but it's hard to, like, sometimes you don't notice all the little details. Like, I noticed in the playback recording that he did head towards reactor when I was saying, like, why didn't you go to reactor? I was asking where he was. And previously to that, he had basically, like, come up to me and he'd be like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if I killed you right now? And I was like, no. And then I went away, and I went and I was like, oh, it'd be funny if you killed me here, right, next to them. And he was like, no. So I was kind of like, I was trying not to, it's not completely impossible that he would be like as imposter, say something like that, but it's I mean, the way I play imposter with proximity chat, most of the time,
pretty easy.
The way you play it is that you avoid the social aspect and you just try to, like, you only engage in the social aspect after you've found somebody alone and gotten a kill, and then you use the social aspect to try to, like, get a vouch, right? So if he's, like, around me and he could have just killed me instead of, like, talking to me and joking about killing me, he could have just killed me instead. But I did, like, walk away really quickly, but it's just, the interaction made me kind of give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. But if I had been paying a lot of attention, I would have seen that he did really go to reactor, but he said he was on comms, which I'm not even certain where comms is. I think I was thinking it was a room above medbay. I think that's what I would, like, I'm thinking right now, where the hell is comms on Pyrrha? I'm thinking it's either the table with, like, the upload, or it's that place with the computer where you can watch where people are going into the door. And I think I was probably thinking that's what he meant. So I said, so I asked Black, like, at the beginning, I was like, all right, so where did you go? And he had an answer. He's like, all right, I went to comms. And I was like, okay, you went to comms while reactor was going off.
All right, we won.
Why didn't you go to reactor? And he's like, oh, I saw some people going up to reactor. And I was like, okay, well, he has a story, right? He has a story that he's telling me. And it was, like, ready. And so I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I was like, okay, well, assuming he's not lying, and that is what he did. And, like, the other thing was, like, if he didn't do that, I feel like I wasn't getting any information from anybody else about why that could not be true. Whereas I would have probably expected somebody to say something different, right? Somebody to say, well, I was over there, and I didn't see you over there. But realistically, the only person that could have said that or would have said that would probably have been Shriver. Because he was the only one that... the only one that I don't know where he was, and... like, I don't know where he was... what am I trying to say? I don't know where he was, and he would have had to be exactly there to say against it. But actually, sorry, no. The other person that could have said something was Punder, because I saw Black going in that direction, right? I saw Vexen going in that direction. Like, I can't even really recall if I fully clocked that. It's hard to, like, go back there and be like, did I notice that or did I not? I don't really know. I feel like what happened was I didn't fully, like I said, you don't fully catch all the details all the time, even though it's obvious. Like, sometimes you go back and you're paying attention to certain things, and then you do notice that, but at the time, was I really paying attention to that? I don't really know if I actually noticed, because I might have suspected it more because I didn't see him go. I saw him go towards that direction. But like I said, if I'm to say this and I'm to call Blackout, and he says he didn't go that way, and Punder was like, well, no, I saw you. Punder or Balkis said, like, no, I saw you go up into Reactor, which I assumed Punder at least would have seen that happen. It seemed unlikely because Punder was in Decontam, and, like, what, she would have had to go in with him, right? Like, how could he have gone into Decontam, gone up? Unless he vented, obviously, but then, like, where would he have vented from? You know, he could have gone down into Medbay and vented, or you know, I don't know. There's a couple different ways, but it seemed unlikely to me that was the case. So my strategy there was instead to call out and say, all right, then assuming Black Story is true, I think it's orange and green. Now, at the time, I want to be specific that this wasn't a hard accusation. It wasn't like I was trying to say, oh, it's definitely them, you know. It was just like, I think it's them, and it was just Shriver's reaction that made me think it was him. Like, I know Shriver personally. Like, he's a friend of mine, so I feel a little, like, he's definitely easier to read than the other two, right? Because I don't know them at all, and the fact that Black had a story, and the only one I didn't really hear was Orange, so I could have jumped on Orange instead, but I didn't take that path because the first, like, obviously it wasn't Shriver, but I decided to lean into Shriver because, like, his first thing was, like, when I said, oh, I think it must be orange and green, was to be like, wait, why am I getting pulled into this? Like, he immediately went on the defensive instead of, like, you know, calmly explaining, like, oh, no, I was over here. And I don't even think he ever said where he was. So that's why I was like, and then his next thing was like, oh, you guys voted, this is just like last round. And I'm like, oh, he's pulling this card. And I'm like, I think it's him. Just because the way he was talking, it just, like, seemed like it was him, but, you know, it seemed like a more likely thing. But it wasn't him. And obviously, you know, I don't know. I probably didn't even need to go into that, but I wanted to talk about that one specifically a little bit. Because, I don't know, maybe it seems like I was a little too quick to accuse him or something. I don't know.
Not bad,
you know,
eh?
that's the response I'm kind of anticipating. Like, oh, you jumped on him, you thought it was him, whoa. You know, it is kind of what I got. But, you know, I joked around with it, and it's like, it's all in good fun, but, you know, I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Because it did stand out to me that it was like something I could try to shed some more light on my thought process there, while I still can, because I feel like if someone's to ask me that, like, later, I'd be like, I do not remember. I do not know what I was thinking. You know what I mean? So that's the situation. Yeah, I was clearly wrong, but like I said at the beginning, like, my intention was more to, like, throw the accusations out, see what information I get back, and I just, you know, the way he was talking made me think it was him, and it seemed like the safer this it seemed like a safe enough vote. I think I did decide to vote for him, but I don't think we actually did, if I remember correctly. Even though we needed to vote on 6, I think we had 6, and it was a double kill to win. But like, you know, the way it was, they didn't even do the double kill and win. Like they fixed oxygen for some reason. I think it was that round. And then they killed Shriver, which was probably not a great move, because then it was like, okay, well, it's black and orange. It just has to be. Whereas I was pretty sure it had to be either orange or green that did the reactor kill, right? At least I think. It could have been black, but like I said, it might have been a difficult one to pull off. I'm getting lost now. So that's what I needed. I mean, that's kind of how I have to play. I'm like, like, I don't know. I don't want to be thought of as like here it is. Here's who it is. I figured it out, guys. I've cracked the case. Like I think I'm some genius or something that's solved the case right in the beginning. I only know as much information as I had, but like there's a benefit to throwing out the accusations and getting the reactions and gauging like how people react to being accused. But sometimes the accusation sometimes gets taken in a way as like I'm I don't know, man. It's just like I think I explained hopefully that section. But there was another kill later on where everybody was talking about where they were, and I was like, okay, Brown didn't say where they were, which is my friend Jason.
100 million degrees.
And I was like, well, like, I didn't really know. I didn't have enough information to know. You know, so when I say things like, oh, we all know it's you, I'm joking. I am joking most of the time, like, joking around, but also trying to, like, gauge some information here. But, like, it seemed likely, because everybody else was vouched for. Oh, did I say, like, Shriver's my friend, and he's hard to read sometimes, because if that was, like, him not being imposter, like, he does tend to get defensive. It seems like that's just the way he plays. When he's not imposters, he's defensive. So maybe when he is imposter, he's more, like, analytical. Maybe I should pay attention to that. I have no idea. He's really hard to read, I think. But then my friend Jason is also really hard to read, because Jason's, like, I feel like most rounds he's pretty quiet. And he doesn't say much unless he knows something. Like, for a fact. He won't say anything unless he absolutely is sure. Or I suppose if he's getting hard accused. But yeah, it seemed likely, but like I said, it was supposed to be all in good fun. I'm not like trying to play this hardcore and like figure it out. Like most of the round, I'm just walking around talking to people, and like proximity chat, you really can't take it that seriously, you know. So I just wanted to talk on those because I feel like that maybe was a little bit unclear. Like I said, I can kind of clear at least certain things up like that, while I still remember the context and everything. But you know, I did accuse him. I did the same thing with like Papi Chulo in the second episode. I was like, we all know it's you, man. It's just to, I don't know, gauge a reaction, and then, you know, I hope people remember what's being said, so I do not like these things, whatever they are.
million degrees. Take that.
Clearly I accused him, and clearly I was wrong, which means maybe we were... I don't know. Like I said, I'm overthinking it because I don't expect anybody to pay that much attention to it, but, you know. I was trying a little bit there. And, yeah, I accused him, and, I kind of thought it was him. It seemed like his MO. He doesn't really... Like I said, he doesn't really talk.
Oh, power of ice.
What the fuck? How do I beat these things? I think he's talked about how he doesn't really like playing on the LFG anyways. Like, it kind of makes him anxious, and that's fine. So I feel like part of the reason he doesn't say much is just out of that anxiety, which unfortunately kind of makes him look bad. As, like, it makes him kind of look like an imposter sometimes because he can't get a vouch, you know? Like, he won't get a vouch for a round because he's kind of... Like, they've been playing it like we used to play with our personal Discord, right? Where, like, they just go around and you silently do tasks and, like...
Power of ice.
In the LFG, I feel like that's that's, like, what you shouldn't do, you know? Like, I go around and I talk to people. Like, it's more fun that way. Like, that's the fun of proximity chat, is you can go around and just hang out with people and chat. It's not so important to do the tasks, and tasks wins are few and far between anyways. I've had a lot of games where, like, people... There's literally people in it that refuse to do tasks. So, you just... Like, I will do tasks, especially if I'm a ghost. I will definitely, like, make an effort to finish all my tasks, but... you know, hanging around people for at least a little bit isn't so bad. But yeah, I feel like both of them are kind of like a little hard to read because of that, because they kind of like just you know, play the game normally and like don't like just go around and do tasks like good crewmates and stuff. And then Shriver, I think... Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that one round, that same round that I was talking about with Shriver. I could hear... I don't think... I'm pretty sure I didn't clock this. Like, I didn't notice this or read into this at all, that Shriver had said, like, as the meeting started, what's going on up there, which meant he was probably coming in from Decontam. I don't really know if I knew that had noticed that, which meant he was behind us. It would have given me a position for him, and I wish he had said it, because it would have cleared things up a little bit. I feel like I would have leaned more into Orange then if he had just like been like, no, I just came in behind you guys into Decontam. I would have then questioned Orange is how I would have played that, but you didn't do that, so it's only so much, you know, that you can do. Cookies restores HP. I'm just gonna use that. Okay, didn't mean to just enter the tower. This is it. The tower is on the other side of this. Let's go, Justin. Okay, everyone ready? We'll destroy that cursed tower with our own hands. I don't really want to go into the tower. Just over there. Cross over to here. I don't want to go in there just yet, man. Oh, come on, dude. I'm not done exploring this stupid forest. Oh, I hate being locked into shit, man. I hate it so much. Look, that's the tower of the guys who turned the forest to stone. That's a military building. Oh, it's Carlisle. Well, no, I don't want to go there just yet. I am kind of annoyed that that happened. Because I am not done exploring this place. If there's one thing that bothers me more than anything, it's like especially in an RPG where I'm like, I want to explore every nook and cranny of everything. It's like being locked in and like, okay, since you went this way, you can't go back now. Like, I can't stand that, man. I'm not that upset about it, but I am really upset about it, actually.
Here goes! Here goes!
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe when the other videos come out, we can talk more about some of my thought process behind some of those. I think I ended up drinking a lot more later in the night, so my my analytical skill might be a bit off later on. We'll see. We'll see how many actual episodes I can get out of it. Okay, we both have Crackle. That's good, because I think Crackle actually works really well in these guys.
Feel the power of ice.
Yeah. So I think I explained all aspects of that. Like I said, those two are kind of hard to read. It's also just in proximity chat in general, like, sometimes people just don't give proper information, like, they don't notice the things that they should be noticing, they don't, you know, and it's fine, it's all in good fun, especially, like, I play with Punder, and she's very social, she's very outgoing, making friends with people, and just having a good time. It makes the game really fun to have to have a lot of people like that. When you have a lot of people like that, that's like when the game's really, when proximity chat really like shines, you know.
They're there.
That's the real fun of it.
This'll teach you.
But I don't think it was that bad an episode. I shouldn't say it like that. I think it was a good episode. I think a lot of the stuff I've been doing lately I've been pretty happy with, you know. So yeah, you know, check out my other stuff. I know this is definitely not my most popular series for sure, but you know, I really hate these things. They're really hard. Their defense is very strong. Do I have any more healing potions or anything? I don't think I do. Unless I picked one up. I have a resurrection potion. Yeah, you know. It was a fun time. I'm looking forward to how the rest of it turned out. There could be a lot more. I haven't really gotten, like I said, actually, I don't think I've said this, but I haven't gone through the whole thing yet, so we'll see how the rest of it is. And there's some stuff I'm excited to kind of revisit later on. Like I mentioned in a previous Grandia episode that I Some of those people I had played with before. Shannon's in this video. I've played with her before. So yeah, you know, we've played it. I've played a few times with her. Not that I guess it doesn't really. It's not really relevant, is it? Like trying to think of a way in which that's relevant, but it's not. I just have. I don't know. I have played with her before, and if I record Among Us in the future, it's possible she'll show up again. But she's definitely stuck around for a few more episodes. But I don't think I really talked to her that much after. I'm not sure. But it's probably worth mentioning that in the episodes, it almost feels like it's quickly like dating itself. Like it's quickly becoming like, oh man, I recorded this like a while back, and I'm like, if we play again soon, I'll probably record the next time we play, and I'm like, am I gonna be able to like get a lot of episodes out of this? Like, should I keep using those, or should I try to record something like a new day? Maybe playing on Airship or something? I don't really know. I really could have used that Airship clickbait, probably. Hey, we played on Airship. I did play on Airship. It's a interesting map. I don't know. I don't really know how into it I am. It's a very big map, and I feel like it's a difficult one to play. I don't know. I don't know how popular it's gonna be, because some of the tasks are a little wonky. I feel like it's a little hard to. It's just really big, and I mean, Polis already is like. Polis already sometimes feels too big to the point where you just like kills can happen and just nobody knows anything. You'll come across it and it'll be like, I know nothing, and you don't know anything until like the end where you just kind of have to make a guess. But Airship, I feel like, is especially gonna be like that. And kills can happen in a lot of places where nobody will notice the body for quite a while. I think we've had some games where... Actually, I'm not sure. Where, like, the imposters can just win in a round, in a single round. I was telling you about that game I played with those people where I was kind of having a rough time. Yeah, it's an interesting map. It's nice to have something new. I kind of appreciate what they're... Like them taking the time to like make a new map, like try to update the game. They said they were working on Among Us 2, and then they shelved it to just keep updating the base game. It still took them quite a while, I think, to release this, so I'm not expecting a whole lot of updates. Often, do I have to do? Maybe I have to do criticals here. Why are they? Oh, they're called alligators. We're gonna crackle, but
Take this.
yeah, critical didn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I would hope they'd add more stuff to the game relatively quickly, because I don't know if the airship is like enough to keep people playing. I mean, people are still playing it to this day, and there's a lot of people that are like that are saying like, I'm not sick of it at all. It's just such a like an easy game to just jump into and have fun with, I feel like. Oh, Justin Lynch app. Like, I don't know how long it'll last, but it seems like it's definitely escaped being that, that flavor of the month game that people sometimes say it is. Oh my god, these fucking alligators, dude. We're all paralyzed? Shit. This is bad. No, Fina's not. Fina's not. Fina's gonna need to pull some shit out here to fucking pull this one off. Son of a bitch. Okay, okay, okay. He's in the way. He's in the way. That's good. Kill him. Ah, shit. Oh, this might be bad. I need this guy to die.
Oh, power of ice.
Alright, he's dead. And it looks like we might be able to, assuming... Okay, 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 I think we're good. I think we're good. I really, if we died here, this would be really bad. I'd have to do this whole area over again. Oh my god, okay, that counted as a counter. Holy shit. That was a rough one. Is Justin still dead? Yes, he is. Okay. We need a resurrect potion. And yeah, we don't have any other. We can use some magic here. Who has the, like, lowest water skill? Justin? Well, other than him. Okay, let's use Justin's heal ability here. Okay. I think we'll be alright. Those alligators are real tough customers, huh? I think I just need to clear up this side over here. Yeah, there's money over here. And then I think we'll be good. To continue on. Let's just use burn here. I think the moths are at least susceptible to burn.
Ha! Take that, I'll kill ya!
The only problematic enemies here are the just following up. Are the let's just use this shit. I don't care.
Ha! Slice him too!
Yeah, I think the game will last for a while. I am a little worried that, like, one day will just be the last day anybody cares about playing Among Us anymore. Because I feel like it is one of the more fun games I've gotten to play with people recently. Like, in a while, I guess. Because I get to play with strangers, and it's not like awful like it usually is. I need to find more games like this, and then, like, I'll be satisfied that, like, maybe I don't need Among Us, but it's just, like, this ability to, like, socialize with people I don't know and, like, have a good time doing that is very alien to me. So, like, this is the first game I've really felt like that's been fun. I guess I've had a few experiences in Overwatch, but they're few and far between. They're, like, it's almost none of them. Like, they are mostly bad experiences. Any competitive game. Hold on, just something's wrong. Something's wrong. Now that you mention it, I don't see any soldiers. Something's fishy. Look over there. Something's burning. Something's been here. It's just a feeling, but there's a Lanian behind this, and probably alone. What? Alone against the Garlisle forces? What are these Lanians anyway? Hey, when a Lanian loses it, well, you don't want to be there. Looks like we're gonna get to see a real monster. You ready, Jess? Let's go. Hope there's this freaking save point, bruh. How do I get that? I would like to get that. Tower of Doom Army Warehouse? Yeah, I guess that's enough, like, Among Us talk. I've talked about it quite a lot, and it's just something I've been doing lately, you know? It's like my main, it's almost my main social thing, and it's just like, it's brand new to me to, like, be enjoying a game so much. I know my friends don't like it nearly as much as I do. I tend to get into things, and then everybody else gets bored of it, and I'm like, well, I still like this. Like, this is like new and fun to me. A real monster just over there. Probably should have gone to the warehouse, because I have not saved.
What is that?
Ah, she's here.
It's a woman.
That musty woman of Lane.
Don't toy with me. I'll beat y'all to a pulp.
Hey, there's something weird about her eyes.
Am I gonna have to do a
Really got
boss
off the
fight
deep end this time.
without it getting a
We're
chance
not
to
gonna
save?
Get off easy.
Huh? You're from Cafu, and you two. So y'all with them.
Huh? What's it to you? Who you talking to? Don't go pulling my chain. I'll pound your butt.
Take this!
Oh shit. Did you just knock out Rap? Bruh?
Uh-oh.
Am I really
We're in
gonna have to do a
trouble
boss
now.
fight like this?
She's looking at us.
My.
Gotta put
You
save
didn't
points
run
inside,
away. Well, I wouldn't let y'all get away. You're gonna be sorry.